The name Jungkook has once again become one of the hottest topics across social media, proving that every movement, appearance, or even moment of silence from the BTS superstar can instantly ignite worldwide discussion. Over the past few days, a fresh wave of online speculation has spread rapidly, leaving millions of fans asking the same question: what is really happening behind the scenes? As hashtags climbed trending charts and countless videos appeared across YouTube, TikTok, and X, one thing became immediately clear. The internet was once again doing what it does best, connecting tiny pieces of information into an endless web of theories. A brief clip, a screenshot, a facial expression, or an unexpected interaction suddenly became evidence for dozens of different interpretations. Yet despite the growing excitement, no official confirmation has emerged to support many of the rumors currently circulating online. That, however, has not stopped the conversation from becoming larger every hour. For longtime ARMY members, this situation feels surprisingly familiar. Jungkook has spent years living under an extraordinary spotlight, where almost every public appearance is analyzed frame by frame. Fans admire his talent and sincerity, while casual observers often find themselves fascinated by the mystery surrounding one of the world's biggest music stars. This newest rumor follows that same pattern. Everything reportedly began when fans started comparing several recent moments involving Jungkook. Some believe they noticed subtle differences in his expressions. Others claimed his recent activities carried hidden meanings. Soon afterward, edited videos began appearing online, combining unrelated moments into dramatic compilations that encouraged viewers to create their own conclusions. Within hours, thousands of comments flooded social media. Some users insisted that there must be an important announcement coming soon. Others believed there was absolutely nothing unusual and argued that the internet was once again exaggerating ordinary moments. Between these opposing viewpoints stood millions of curious fans simply trying to separate fact from speculation. That uncertainty has become one of the biggest reasons this discussion continues gaining momentum. Psychologically, humans are naturally drawn toward unanswered questions. When information is incomplete, people instinctively attempt to fill the gaps themselves. Social media accelerates this process dramatically, allowing theories to spread faster than verified information. In Jungkook's case, his immense global popularity amplifies everything. Every photograph generates thousands of reactions. Every livestream inspires countless discussions. Every interview is examined repeatedly for details that might otherwise go unnoticed. Because of this unique environment, even the smallest rumor can quickly transform into international conversation. Interestingly, many experienced BTS fans have urged others to remain patient. Across online communities, numerous ARMY members have reminded fellow fans that speculation should never be mistaken for confirmed news. They point out that Jungkook has experienced similar situations before, where online narratives expanded far beyond the available facts. Their message is simple: enjoy discussions if you like, but wait for reliable information before reaching conclusions. This balanced perspective has earned widespread support from many fans who believe respecting an artist's privacy remains essential regardless of public curiosity. Meanwhile, content creators have played a significant role in keeping the topic alive. Videos featuring eye-catching titles and dramatic thumbnails continue attracting millions of views. Many creators openly acknowledge that they are discussing fan theories rather than verified developments, while others present speculation in ways that appear much more certain than the available evidence actually supports. This difference is important. A rumor can easily evolve into something audiences perceive as fact when repeated frequently across multiple platforms. Media experts often describe this phenomenon as the illusion of truth, where repeated exposure increases perceived credibility despite limited evidence. That is why responsible reporting remains especially valuable during moments like these. At the center of all this discussion stands Jungkook himself, a performer whose career has been built on remarkable musical achievements rather than internet speculation. From record-breaking songs to unforgettable live performances, he has consistently demonstrated why he remains one of the most influential artists of his generation. His dedication, discipline, and connection with fans have established a reputation that extends far beyond temporary online rumors. The larger an artist becomes, the smaller the details required to spark worldwide attention. For global celebrities like Jungkook, privacy often becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. Ordinary moments that most people would never notice can suddenly become headline material simply because millions of people are watching simultaneously. That reality has become an undeniable part of modern entertainment culture. Fans, journalists, and creators all participate in an ecosystem where information travels almost instantly. Sometimes that speed benefits everyone by spreading exciting official announcements. Other times it creates confusion before facts have the opportunity to emerge. As this latest rumor continues circulating, many observers believe the most reasonable approach is patience. History has repeatedly shown that viral speculation often fades once official updates eventually arrive. Occasionally, rumors contain small pieces of truth. More often, however, they grow through assumptions, misunderstandings, or selective editing until the original context becomes almost impossible to recognize. Until credible information is released, the current discussion remains exactly that, a discussion. No official statement has confirmed the dramatic theories now spreading across social media. Still, the enormous public interest surrounding Jungkook demonstrates something remarkable. Years into his career, he continues to command extraordinary global attention. Whether through music, performances, or simply existing in the public eye, his influence remains powerful enough to unite millions of people in conversation almost instantly. Perhaps that is the real story behind this latest wave of speculation. Rather than revealing a hidden mystery, it highlights the incredible level of interest surrounding one of the world's biggest stars. Every generation produces artists who transcend entertainment and become cultural phenomena. For millions of fans across continents, Jungkook has undeniably reached that level. As the online conversation continues evolving, supporters around the world are hoping that future updates, whenever they arrive, will come directly from reliable and official sources instead of assumptions built upon fleeting moments. Until then, the growing number of question marks surrounding this latest rumor serves as another reminder of both the opportunities and challenges created by today's digital world, where curiosity spreads in seconds, speculation travels even faster, and the truth sometimes takes the longest journey of all. As the discussion continued to dominate online platforms, another interesting pattern began to emerge. Many fans were no longer focused solely on the rumor itself, but on how quickly public opinion could shift based on incomplete information. Within a matter of hours, different versions of the same story appeared across countless accounts, each adding its own interpretation. Some creators emphasized mystery, while others encouraged viewers to believe that a major revelation was only days away. The result was an atmosphere where curiosity seemed to grow faster than the facts. Observers of the K-pop industry note that this phenomenon is not unique to Jungkook. Global artists often become the center of intense online speculation because their enormous fan bases naturally generate continuous discussion. However, Jungkook's influence is particularly remarkable. Every public appearance, every interview, and every interaction can become headline material within minutes, simply because millions of people around the world are paying attention at the same time. Many fans have pointed out that Jungkook has always maintained a sincere and respectful relationship with ARMY. Throughout his career, he has consistently chosen to communicate directly whenever there is important news to share. Because of that history, numerous supporters believe it is wiser to wait for official updates rather than allowing rumors to shape expectations. That sense of patience, however, competes with the fast-moving nature of social media. Algorithms often reward emotional reactions, dramatic headlines, and unanswered questions. Videos with titles suggesting hidden secrets or shocking developments naturally attract attention, even when the content itself acknowledges that nothing has been confirmed. This creates a cycle in which speculation remains visible for much longer than verified information. Despite the uncertainty, one fact remains beyond debate. Jungkook continues to have an extraordinary impact on popular culture. His music, performances, and artistic growth have earned admiration from audiences across generations and countries. Even during periods without official announcements, public interest in his career rarely fades. Instead, every new appearance reminds people why he remains one of the most influential figures in the global music industry. For many fans, the current situation is also an opportunity to reflect on responsible fandom. Supporting an artist means celebrating achievements while also respecting personal boundaries. Rumors may create temporary excitement, but trust is built through patience and careful attention to reliable sources. That balance has become increasingly important in an era where misinformation can spread to millions of people before corrections have a chance to catch up. As the days pass, attention is now turning toward whether any official clarification will eventually address the speculation. Until then, the conversation continues to evolve, fueled by curiosity, imagination, and the collective excitement of a worldwide fan community eager to know what comes next. Whether this latest rumor ultimately proves to be meaningful or simply another chapter in the endless cycle of internet speculation, it has once again demonstrated Jungkook's remarkable ability to capture global attention. Few artists can spark such widespread discussion without saying a single word. That influence reflects not only his worldwide popularity, but also the deep emotional connection that millions of fans feel toward his journey. For now, the biggest question remains unanswered. Is there truly a significant story waiting to be revealed, or has social media once again transformed ordinary moments into an extraordinary mystery? Only time, and any future official statements, will provide a definitive answer. Until then, fans around the world continue watching, waiting, and hoping that when the truth finally arrives, it will be worth all the questions that have filled the internet in recent days.